Hello everyone, welcome back to another rap battle reaction. Today we have Granny versus Warden from Minecraft. This is by Egomanic. This video was suggested by Down69420. Thank you so much for the suggestion. I appreciate it. She's eating. Anyway, the original video, as well as Egomanic's channel, will be linked in the description. Go support them in any way you possibly can. Like, comment, subscribe to them, all that good stuff. And if you have anything you want me to react to, go and let me know in the comment section down below. I read every single comment. That being said, let's go. Arachnophobia. Uh-oh. I have slight arachnophobia.
Ego rap battle. Granny versus the Warden. Begin.
I am your granny. This hack I am hacking and slashing, and with this bat your head I will bash and show you unpatched like pepper spray can. It then let's go up like addicts. The Warden, no, he's just so rancid, and on the track I'm dropping their traps. So how could you match him? You're already half dead. You should respect your elders, or join the rest of my helpers. Is it a surprise that I'm better? The one with the spider came up on the web first? Beware, granny's no fable. I'm heavy metal like a granny smithing table. You won't find my keys, Warden. Wanna play hide and seek? And one to be played with. I'll keep the player in the basement, but weep away your updates when you left your fans in the deep dark. But that ain't what your player basement. Wanna Warden battle me or cooks, make like Angeline and Book. And you shouldn't feel too bad you haven't any ears. You haven't made noise in the fandom in years. After this battery is lights out, unless you wanna be ground, you should burrow back into it right now. When the only reason that you got more power than the Ender Dragon is that in the Ender Dragon all your fights out. You couldn't beat me with your TV tropes or give your E rating. I'll stick with TV Loper. You got two verses, so try to talk back, and we'll see who's really immune to knockback.
Yo, Granny, it's best your baton.
That was actually really good. Holy shit, Ego, you stepped your shit up.
Your granny. This hack I am hacking and slashing, and with this bat your head I will bash and show you unpatched like pepper spray can. And it's done.
Can it? Pepper spray. Pepper spray comes in a can. You get it.
Let's go up like addicts. The word
Downloads go up like addicts because a lot of people play Granny for some reason. I never really saw the appeal of it.
no, he's just so rancid, and on the track I'm dropping their traps.
Because she drops bear traps in the video game.
So how could you match up? You're already half.
How could you match up? You're already half dead because the Warden, he's half dead.
Dead.
Give me a second. I have come back.
You should respect your elders, or join the rest of my helpers.
Grandpa and Slendrina, which looks weird here, but that's her husband and her daughter, I think.
Is it a surprise that I'm better?
The one with the spider came up on the web first. Yeah, Granny's been around a lot longer than the Warden has.
With the spider came up on the web first? Beware, granny's no fable. I'm heavy metal like a granny.
Like a granny smithing table. A granny smithing table. I don't get that.
Smithing table.
The smithing table, because blacksmith and, you get it.
You won't find my...
You won't find my keys, Warden, because prison Warden keys. Because Granny has a fuck ton of keys in the game.
Keys, Warden, wanna play hide and seek?
Wanna play hide and seek? Because that's one of the things she says when you're hiding from her, and she just keeps saying that shit.
And one to be played with, I'll keep the player in the basement, but weep away your updates when you left your fans in the deep dark. But that ain't what
You left your fans in the deep dark, but that's not what your player basement. Because the players in the basement, you get that. You left them in the deep dark. The deep dark is a biome in the in Minecraft, one of the newer update, and it's where you could find the Warden. And also, you left him deep dark because you left him in the dark, not knowing what they're gonna do next.
What's your player basement? Wanna Warden battle me or cooks? Make like Angeline and Book.
Make like Angeline and Book. Angeline, I don't really remember the lore with her, but I do know there was a book you were supposed to collect, and she say how to escape or something.
And you shouldn't feel too bad you haven't any ears. You haven't made noise in the fan.
You haven't made noise in a Phantom for years. You don't have any. You get that.
Years after this battery is lights out.
After this battery, it's lights out because you take the battery away, the lights out. Battery, also battery, assault and battery, and also because she has a bat. It's like a quad. That's a like a quad meeting.
Unless you want to be ground, you should.
Unless you want to be ground, you should have.
Burrow back into it.
You should burrow back into it right now. Unless you want to be ground, you should burrow back into the ground because he comes out of the ground. The Warden.
Right now, when the only reason that you got more power than the
And the only reason that you got more power than the Ender Dragon is
Ender Dragon is that in the Ender
is that in the end you're dragging all your fights out. Not really. He ends them way too quick. Sometimes. But I do get what they're meaning because you're dragging all the fights out. Because your entire fight is just basically you waiting for the player to hide. Well, it's basically like you're hiding, you're waiting for the Warden to go back, you're trying to get out, and the Warden gets you anyway. Or you have full armor, the Warden is basically nigh unkillable, it just has a lot of health.
Ender Dragon, all your fights out. You couldn't beat me with your TV
Couldn't beat me with your TV tropes.
tropes or keep your E rating. I'll stick with
Keep your E rating, I'll stick with DV Loper. DV Loper, I think, is the guy who made the video game, right? Yeah. Yep. Oh, he also created Slenderina. Okay, that's interesting.
with TV Loper.
Yeah.
You got two versus us, so try to talk back and we'll see who's really immune to.
And we'll see who's really immune to knockback, because the Warden is immune to the knockback enchantment. Also, she's saying she's immune to comebacks, basically.
Yo, Granny, it's past your bedtime. Lay victims to bed, but you can lay a rhyme. I'm glad that I'm blind, so I can't see your game shit design. Your textures are more pixelated than mine. Your name's funny. You're not a grandma, you're a dang mummy. In your little red Santa hat, feeling all festive. Like watch you grab my catalyst and check it twice. For like 5 days you were trending, then you went to shit like your franchise took the sewer ending. I dug out when you're up to bat. It's ironic, I Grammy with circuit rap. And if I were you, I'd be driven instead of cars to fix your lighting engine. No one's will look at me scares all the children. You're a Pokemon D out of pocket edition. Slendrina, I'll take you to school, but like your model, they should have gave you the boots. And I wouldn't sweat it. Go back to your knitting club, take me off, and the grandfather is getting clocked. You would each crow in a cage fight. This is your last chance, like day 5. Couldn't even hit your own target audience out of ammo and aimless as your aim high. No.
So Grandpa's coming in now. Okay.
Loper, you got two versus us.
So far, Granny had the best flow.
Try to talk back and we'll see who's really immune to knockback.
Yo, Granny, it's past your bedtime. Lay victims to bed, but you can lay a rhyme.
Lay victims to bed, but you can't lay a rhyme because she's a murderer.
I'm glad that I'm blind, so I can't see your game shit design.
The game's design is horrible. That's not like hidden or anything. It's just really shit.
Your textures are more pixelated
Your textures are more pixelated than mine, because you get that.
than mine. Your name's funny. You're not a grandma, you're a dang mummy.
You're not a grandma, you're a mummy. She does look like a mummy.
In your little red Santa hat, feeling
Little Red Santa. What? What the? What? It must have been a Christmas update or something.
all festive. Like watch you grab my catalyst and
Watch me grab my catalyst.
check it twice.
Catalyst and check it twice. The catalyst, I think, is the thing that warns the Warden that you're nearby, right? Check it. Check the list. Check it twice. You're gonna find out if you're not. You get it.
For like 5 days you were trending.
For like 5 days, you were trending because there's only 5 days in the video game. And if you reach day 5 and you don't make it out, you're basically dead. And yeah, Granny was on top of the world for like all of 5 seconds, and then it disappeared.
Trending, then you went to shit like your franchise took the
Like your franchise took the sewer ending. The sewer ending, one of the endings in one of the Granny games, I'm not sure. But, yeah.
sewer ending. I dug out when you're up to
A dugout when you're up to
bat. It's ironic, a Grammy
It's ironic a Grammy would suck at rap. Grammys are the awards you get for music. You're a music artist.
would suck at rap. And if I were you, I'd be driven hence. to fix.
I'd be driven instead of cars to fix your lighting engine, because some of the lighting in the granny games is horrible, honestly. And it does need fixed, because there's like
Your
God.
lighting engine, no. Eyes will look at me scared.
No eyes, one look at me scares all the children. I mean, the Warden did scare like a lot of people.
There's all the children. You're a phone game.
You're a phone game. I'm the out of pocket edition. Pocket edition. Minecraft is basically the phone.
The out of pocket edition. Slendrina, I'll take you to school. I like your model.
Slendrina originally, it was a horrible game, by the way. It's horrible, but he did improve his design. I will give him that. Slendrina was a clone of the Slender game where you had to collect pages, but you were in a school instead of the forest, and you could get trapped a lot more easily. But like your model, they should have gave you the boot. The model also horrible for Granny, but it worked. It worked. It made it. It blew up.
Model, they should have gave you the boot, and I wouldn't sweat her. Go back.
I wouldn't sweat her sweater.
To your knitting club.
Go back to your knitting club. Sweater knit.
Take me off in the
Take me off, and the grandfather's getting clocked. Clocking the grandfather you punch, and also grandfather clock, because the grandfather clock was also a thing in the Granny games, which was a really annoying thing, where people just had to like run around in circles and wait for the grandfather clock to do something.
The grandfather is getting clocked. You would eat crow in a cage.
You would eat crow in a cage fight. I get the cage and the crow and all that, but what the fuck does you would eat crow in a cage fight?
Cage fight. This is your last chance.
This is your last chance, like day 5. Granny fucking died after encountering Warden's sick ass rhymes, and she's striking the Yamcha, I think, or that's the Peter Griffin. My bad.
Day 5. Couldn't even hit your own target.
Couldn't even hit your own target audience.
Out of ammo and aimless.
Out of ammo and aimless, like your AI. The AI wanders randomly in the video game. They just kind of like wander, like walk around the house and don't do anything, except when they see you, they try to hit you and all that shit.
No wrench, but you might be screwed. But a bolt rusting into the I see you. When I swing it, you know it's such a sweet sensation. Even Marky Mark rap better good vibrations. I've never heard of us that left me more bored. But watch your step like the creaking floorboards. Can't you see why you die and I live? If you don't want smoke, then stay out of the crib.
We both have underground.
Okay, so Warden doesn't have a jump in yet, but Granny did, so that's gonna be some minus points for Granny. But she's still fucking winning.
No wrench, but you might
No wrench, but you might be screwed. Wrench, screw, you get that.
be screwed. But a bolt rusting into the
Better bolt or I'll send you to the ICU.
I see you. When I swing
Because he says that in the game. Also, the ICU. I don't remember. Intensive care unit. That's what that means.
it, you know it's such a
When I swing it, you know it's such a sweet sensation.
sensation. Even Marky Mark rap.
Even Marky Mark rap better good vibrations. Mark Wahlberg, he was a rapper before he was a comedian and all that stuff, and he rapped a song called Good Vibrations.
Better good vibrations. I've never heard of us that left me more bored. But watch your step like the creak.
Best watch your step like the creaking. The creaking is another mod. I think it's a mod, right? I don't know. I don't think it's an actual thing in the game.
Floorboards.
Floorboards. That flow. That was great. I just want to listen to that.
Good vibrations. I've never heard of us that left me more bored. But watch your step like the creaking floorboards. Can't you see what
It was good. Can't you see why you die and I live? Diana live?
you die and I live? If you
I don't get Diana live. I don't get that one.
don't want smoke, then say yeah.
If you don't want smoke, then stay out of the crib. Because, oh yeah, the crib, that's what summoned Slendrina. If you put the teddy bear in the crib, there would be like shit tons of smoke, and then Slendrina would appear and leave a note or something.
The crib.
We both have underground societies, but your following is kinda down the hide and seek. Your dental plan's a disturbing sight. Use some white pearlizer, some pearly whites. Hit the cutting boom flow once the remix phased you out. Kids left you behind, and now the retirement home is Granny's house.
This was pretty good. Yeah.
Both have underground societies, but your following.
We both have underground societies, but your following is counting down like hide and seek, because hide and seek, you kind of close your eyes and you count down from 10 or whatever number they give you, and your following is going down. You get that.
Long is counting down like hide and seek. Your dental plan's a
Your dental plan is a disturbing
disturbing
sight.
sight. Use some white pearl.
Use them white pearl eyes for some pearly whites. Basically saying brush your fucking teeth. You should brush your teeth twice a day. If you don't, you
Eyes for some pearly whites. Hit the cutting room
hit the cutting room floor once the remakes phased you out.
flow once the remakes phased you out.
I didn't even know there were remakes.
Kids left you behind.
Kids left you behind,
And now the retirement
the retirement home is Granny's house. You get that.
home is Granny's house.
That was really the same person. Okay. Wow. Okay. Loki Doodle. This was good. I like this. Granny won. I'll say that Granny won. I will say that Granny won. I'm surprised Warden didn't attack her family more, honestly, because Sandrina is Granny's granddaughter, and like it. I don't know. I just feel like he should have attacked that more. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. This video was suggested by Down69420. Thank you so much for the suggestion. This video was by Ego Manic. The original video as well as their channel will be linked in the description below. Go support them, like, comment, subscribe to them, all that good stuff. And if you have anything you want me to react to, go and let me know in the comment section down below. I read every single comment. That being said, bye-bye.